Okay, so hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode. Tonight we are back on DHPC stock. This week we are doing a quick 14-day analysis on a few of the stocks which we talk about a lot on the channel, and DHPC is another one which we are going to talk about in this series. In tonight's episode, we're going to be looking at the past of the stock, the future of the stock, and what factors may affect the price in the next 14 days. And of course, if any of the information does change in the next 14 days, I will be the first one to bring you another update video on the latest information, as I have been doing for the past few months. So if that sounds good, please do leave a like and subscribe. Like you know, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, we're almost halfway there now. Just please help us out by just joining the battle and helping us get all the way up there. On top of that, we now have a Discord server. So Discord is a place where we can go and talk about stocks. We've got about 21 members in now, I believe. So of course, everybody's welcome. Link is in the description, completely free. Last thing, of course, I am not a financial advisor, but you already know that. So everything that I say in this video is nothing but opinion based on logical facts. So this is just what I think based on the evidence which we have been shown. So let's have a quick look at the price of the stock in the past few weeks and months to determine what might happen in the future. One day we are actually slightly in the red for this stock. So we opened up on 2107. We're on 2045 now. So you can see we've lost only a few pence, but with such a low price stock, that does kind of matter. And it does come into a loss of about 4%. Google tells me if we have a look on that top estimate right there. So we saw the stock basically go all the way up to a point of around, I would say around 2116, maybe a little bit higher than that. But from there, for some reason, this is about 1320. So obviously 120 in the afternoon, the stock price did go down. So quite unfortunate to see, but we did see another day in the red on this stock. Speaking of being in the red on the stock, we actually have been in the red all week. Starting off the week on about 23.35, and obviously now we're on 20.45, so we've lost about $3. If you want to take the 10 cents off, you can see that we've clearly lost about $3 this week. Now on the 1 month, surprisingly, we are still in the red. So we saw highs in the month, they were all the way up at 27.40, so we've lost about $7 on the stock so far. Quite the loss for such a small price stock, and I think a lot of this was to do with what happened with Nikola and the fraud around Nikola. So potentially a lot of people did get dissuaded investing in companies about electric vehicles, especially ones which don't necessarily have a product out yet. Before this month, we actually did see President Trump endorsing the truck, and I'm sure a lot of people bought in there for a quick profit, and then a lot of people sold out, so that probably lowered the price as well. And I think that's a few of the reasons why we are sitting at the price which we are now. Another fundamental reason is, of course, the general election in America. I think that will have quite the effect as well, depending on who gets in the next few weeks. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. And I personally am not buying any more stocks until that. Another thing which has affected the stock a little bit, in my opinion, again, is the price of Workhorse stock. So, of course, Workhorse own 10% stake in this company, so we can see how them two would go hand in hand and kind of affect each other. So looking out to the 6 month though, still ever so slightly in the green. We started off on about about $10, let's say, at the start in May, and now we are currently on about 20. So we're about double where we were sat in May. You can see that we saw highs a lot higher than what we're at now. We saw highs of about $31, so we're clearly sitting at a bit of a loss. So where can I see this price going in the next few days from that? So okay, so one important thing is this article you can see here from Reuters. That's obviously ukreuters.com, and this is about basically investors awaiting a new stimulus package from the United States government. And of course, if that did get approved, that would have a substantial effect on all shares, because of course a lot of the apprehension when it comes to investing right now is because we just don't know what's going to happen in the future with what's going on right now. And of course, if the US government do approve another loan or another stimulus package, that could definitely affect a lot of stocks in general. Another thing is, of course, who gets in the election, and that's obviously in the long term, but we'll have to look at that in the future in another update video. But ultimately, I can personally not see the stock price doing too much in the next week, so I can personally see us maybe even going a bit more into the red. I mean, we actually do like we're making a bit of recovery, so it could go either way, but I am personally saying that this one's going into the red ever so slightly. Now, let me just explain why I think that. First things first, of course, I am not shorting this stock. I am not necessarily not a fan of this stock. I'm an impartial person just giving you my opinion, and you can make your own decisions based off that. So why I think this stock is going down. I think a lot of stocks when it comes to investing in electric vehicles and, if you will, SPAC stocks, the opportunity has kind of gone after Nikola, as a lot of the hype has kind of gone away, especially for ones, like I said, where the company haven't actually got a truck out yet. And I think that the stock price is probably going to stay at this low point, or perhaps even go a bit lower until a truck actually does come out from the company. Very unfortunate to see, but that's just my prediction over the next few weeks. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to come and join us on Discord, please do that. And if you want to check out another video, please do that as well. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.